There we go.
And we're live so we can find our destinies.
Oh my God.
Wait, we're live?
Now we are.
Hi.
This moment.
Hey,
Now.
this exact. Oh my God.
This very table, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome
That
to
was some
being
top
live.
level trolling, Jeanette. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome
Hello.
to Dungeon Crawlers, our D&D actual play where literal babies, using the Dungeon Babies rules by Jason Bradley Thompson, available on Games Guild, go up against classic Dungeons and Dragons adventures. We've been through all of the numbered editions thus far, except for one.
Which is very strange, considering it's your favorite.
Hey, we got around to it. So we're gonna rectify that today.
Are we finally doing Muppet Babies Curse of Strahd? Let's go.
Oh.
No, absolutely not. No.
Strahd has to be Baby Kermit.
A baby, yeah.
Strahd has to be Count Von Count.
Yeah.
Oh,
Baby
I mean,
Count.
I guess.
That's basically the voice I do for him anyway. So
I did like an actual game of Muppet Babies, like.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Little, like, they actually went to the Count's house, and that was the whole bit of
This
the
was
game.
pre-Dungeon Babies.
You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
Jeanette's makes more sense. Kermit is Strahd, then Irina is Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways,
But how have you considered Miss Piggy as Strahd?
oh, I love it. I love it.
That's adorable.
Now that I will play, yes.
Well, unfortunately, folks, we're not doing Ravenloft. So
Oh,
I know. I'm sorry.
thank Christ.
But so last time the group had just finished dancing kind of Baba Yaga and escaped Baba Yaga atop their friend Melon's new flying horse who's like fiery. And they had returned to the Virage with the stork, who was like very thankful, and the stork had promised you guys that he's gonna introduce you to the powers that rule over babydom, his mysterious masters who've been sending you guys out on all these adventures. But before we do that, Ellie. So everybody else rolled their memories that their babies, got from leveling up. We don't know TJ's yet though. So if you'd like to roll me a D10, we can see what we got going on.
Ah, yes. I can't see this window. I'm too short to see the window. Hang on, I'm gonna get a real D10 because I can't see my guys. I'm just really short. Okay, hold on. So. I have a D10 just lying around in my dice tray because I'm cool. That's a 2.
2.
Yeah.
Is that one? Oh, I don't think that is. Yeah,
What?
okay. This is one I don't think we've done before.
Excellent.
So TJ, you found in Baba Yaga's museum that tapestry that had the lady with the red hair fighting a dragon, and you were just mesmerized by it. Although Stenmir was kind of like about it.
Of course he was.
That's Stenmir for you.
He needs Lord to lighten up.
He does. But you've been, looking at it ever since, just sort of like mesmerized. And as you guys escape, head back to the Virage, you remember what one of your parents was like as a person through impressions of them doing things and memories of their voice. However, despite this, you don't clearly remember what they looked like. Your vision may be of acts you personally witnessed if you were briefly with your parents before becoming a dungeon baby, or a clairvoyant vision of something they did for you before you were born, or that they're doing at this very moment. So this basically is a D20 roll to determine their alignment. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sure. Here we go.
So we'll see how it goes.
19.
19.
They're either very good or very bad.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see.
How bad is it? Don't hold back. Lay it on me.
That is a little bit bad.
Excellent news.
Oh gosh, yeah, how to describe this, huh? I'll
That's
have
what I
you
love to
describe it.
hear.
I'll tell you what it is. So
Right.
you rolled lawful evil.
Oh,
That's music to my ears.
So evidently one of TJ's parents is lawful evil. What is it that she sees, like something that they did or said or whatever that paints them as lawful evil? Holy shit.
All right. No, I actually, this is fantastic. I can
Is
work
it?
with
Oh my
this.
goodness. Okay.
This is fantastic, because we have previously established that TJ is a fey changeling who was
That is
swapped in
true.
the cradle, as is tradition, swapped with a perfectly normal human baby who is presumably now living the high life in the realm of fairy with TJ's biological mother, Queen Mab. We
Mm,
have also previously established that TJ's human family, that is none the wiser, was very happy and loving that we've established that her father is a tailor, just
yeah.
happily away, stitching away, making little
Made her
toys with
owlbear, right?
scraps.
oh,
Yeah, he made her
Yeah.
a owlbear. We have not, however, spoken much about TJ's mother. So,
oh no.
Uh-oh.
for a So I'm gonna futz around a bit, if you don't mind,
Sure.
with what before she was born
Okay.
means. In this case, with your permission, I'd like to do it as before she was cradle swapped.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
So yeah, TJ has a vision of her mother, who she, her human mother, who she knows as an adventurer, who goes out, cell sorting while Pop is at home taking care of the town's tailoring needs. Uh, so this tall tall as far as TJ is concerned, extraordinarily beautiful brunette woman dressed in battered but well cared for leather armor, has a long sword strapped across her back, and uh, she is standing next to a creek, a nice running creek, and uh, saying words that TJ can't, TJ doesn't really understand words.
Hmm.
But she's speaking, and it looks like she's speaking to the creek, and the creek is saying something back to TJ's uh mother, and TJ's mother, just keeping a very expressionless, perhaps a little bit stern, not entirely happy face, but just this very stoic, nods and goes, "Yes, and she takes her long sword off her back, holds it in both hands, plants the point on the ground, kneels beside the creek, and the water in the creek bubbles up approvingly.
Oh my
I know
word.
exactly what this means. I'm happy to tell you if you wish.
You can tell me off stream because
I'll tell you off
I
screen.
kind of like the mystery for like the baby memory. That's
Yeah,
intriguing.
this is no, like, yeah, so uh, this is gold that one of TJ's parents is lawfully.
I love it. Okay.
I want to see these characters like
Like
later
in the
in life.
future when they go, it always can. I mean, that is one of the beauties of Dungeon Babies, honestly. Like you could
Yeah.
100% just play these characters when they grow up.
Well,
That's it.
I know it's listen.
That's intriguing. I love that, Ellie. That's
Yeah.
intriguing.
I love the building of these characters, and like almost none of that matters for this. Like none of it at all. Like
I also love the spread of like our backstories just at random.
Yeah.
Like if you look at them, it's like, wow, this is cool.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, Luna is like a carnival
Circus
kid
kid.
who is raised
Yeah.
by a dwarf, you know, all sorts of fun stuff.
Dylan,
Ellie
I sent you the...
is a changeling with whatever her mom did.
Yeah, no, this is brilliant. Yeah, Dylan, I just sent you the TLDR where like as soon as you said one parent's lawfully, I'm like, I know exactly what to do with this. I love it.
I figured it was
TJ's
something
mom was
like that.
Let's
Who
have
says
fun.
there's no emergent storytelling in trad games? Far too many people, and y'all are wrong and
Wrong. Yeah.
yeah, so
I agree.
Stop being jerks. Seriously. Here we go. That's my soapbox for the day.
You know, TJ, as you're looking at this tapestry and stuff, these memories come to you, and you're like, interesting. As you guys fly back to the Virage, which, as we've established, has like all sorts of crazy baby things. It is set up on a cloud, this heavenly baby domain. Now that you guys are like a year and a half, you're actually starting to like have memories of this place. Like it doesn't just, oh, you go there, sort of feel that like comfortable and, you know, whatever. But the stork lands and you see babies all about doing things. Jeanette.
Hi.
What is one thing you see a baby doing here in the Virage?
I like to think that there is one of the babies, probably a little, let's say a little elf baby, and they just got their little scooty license, so they're scooting around.
Oh my god.
And just they can't pick things up, so they have like a collection of other babies' things that they're like scooting along and bopping along with them, and every now and then like they lose something along the way, but it's too much to go back because they've just got the skill down, so they just keep going. Yeah. So yeah, and they collect things, and then other babies, like bigger babies, toddle by and take them away from them. And there's a little bit of crying, but then they collect something new and they forget about the other thing. But yeah, so there's this little elf baby that's just chewing around like busybodying, and it's amazing. It's like what? Oh, they're gonna fall. Oh, they didn't fall. Okay. Oh. You know, they go across the top of the stairs and they teeter a little bit, but they keep going and they don't fall. Oh yeah, it's cute. It's the cutest little thing. And I like Luna wants to like run over and help them, but then is like, no. Oh, they'll learn.
They're learning.
and kind of unconsciously, like Luna picks up like a ball that they left behind on their travel, and like tosses it ahead of where they are so that they can recollect it. And like not realizing she just picked something up and like held it for a brief second before she tossed it away.
That's how she learned.
I love that.
Just thinking of that Teen Titans episode where Raven discovers she has legs.
Oh my word.
Guys, I have fingers.
What? They do things?
Aya, what is something that Essie sees here in the Virage?
She sees an orc baby with one of those like boxes with the little holes on them, and he like picks up like a little block, and he puts in, you know, the block hole, and then he picks up a little round dowel and he puts in the block hole. And he takes up a little triangle, puts in the block hole, and then he gets to one that's shaped like a star. It doesn't fit in the block hole, so he just smashes into the hole and breaks the whole fucking thing.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
I love that we know exactly what class both of these babies are without even saying it. That's adorable. Ellie.
Essie likes it too, so she starts throwing the blocks at him. Like, stupid
blocks! What is something that TJ sees as she sort of comes out of the memory and is like, as you guys are in the Virage?
Yeah. TJ sees off to one side a tall table filled with all sorts of random things, dishes, snacks, toys, all these things that are meant to be kept out of babies' reaches. And she sees three other babies kind of trying to make themselves a little like baby pile to try to climb up to the table. So she immediately toddles over to join and add her line to the
Are you
little
guys doing a Muppet Man?
baby pyramid.
Well, and now that you are a year and a half old, you have enough height that the other babies are able to like get on and reach the top of the table, and they're like,
Yes, excellent.
ah, and they, one of them climbs up and starts like pushing things down to the other babies.
I have sowed chaos. My work is complete.
Okay. So as chaos is sown here and there and everywhere by babies, the stork goes off to speak with mysterious masters, but returns before long. You guys are sort of time flies when you're having fun. The stork comes back and is like, babies, I have spoken with my masters. They agreed to speak with you.
Oh.
I was able to convince them after your brave heroics.
Are they gonna bring cookies?
I don't think so. They didn't mention. I can give you another pickle if you want.
Oh, take a pickle. Take a pickle.
Yes,
take
please.
A pickle.
He'll reach under his hat
Yep.
and he hands you guys each a pickle. All right, there you go.
I eat the pickle and I realize that I'm a giant like tooth.
I consider like
TJ.
taking half of Essie's pickle and then realize Essie can probably squish me, so I don't.
I give her the other half of the pickle.
Did TJ
I bite
get a
like
pickle, or did she just walk?
yeah.
I don't have a knife or anything to cut it, so I just kind of break it off and give her
You'll
the
definitely give TJ one too. I mean,
TJ is sufficiently distracted by the pickle to happily go over, wherever the stork is going. It's like, hey, come talk with my strange, totally not evil masters.
All right.
and Stenmir and Grabby and Loot are all sort of clinging to you. Stenmir in his little bat form, all little furry creatures. And of course, at Essie, you have 16 scorpions and a stuffed scorpion. I think it's 16 and a stuffed one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, 17 scorpions in all. So
I am the scorpion queen.
The scorpion queen, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the stork takes you through the virage past, more babies having fun and stuff. Some of the babies are like, ah, they wave over at you, and one of them points and is like, you guys are the ones who saved me. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
You're welcome.
who is it?
It looks like one of the babies that you saved from the daycare of the Undercity in your very first adventure.
Oh.
You've grown so much.
It's a little Githyanki baby.
Oh.
So they got, the sort of parchment skin with the little banana brown dots. No real nose to speak of, but they're just sort of
as
like...
long as she doesn't try to kill us.
Is your auntie's name Lizelle? I know her.
I don't know.
TJ leans
It is
over
Lizelle.
really. TJ just leans over to look at the baby and goes, who stole your nose?
What do you mean?
You don't have no nose. We will find it for you.
They put their hand on their face, and they put the hand on TJ's face, and they put their hand back to their face.
Oh no!
I don't know. What's he called?
Reach out to Essie and just go like, "Ooh, got your nose," and be like, "Look."
No! No!
TJ promptly returns Essie's nose.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, you're such a good thief.
Thank you.
And
I'm this old.
I think I yell too.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Um,
I mentally make a note to find this kid's nose.
oh, can you imagine if you actually went on an adventure and you found
All of the
the
Githyanki's
Githyanki's
noses.
noses? Yeah, that would be insane.
Oh no.
That's a
So
new story for you.
the stork leads you on to the center of the Virage. You know, it's sort of, built on this cloud, and at the very top, there is this like shimmering vista. And as you get up there, surrounded by these trees that have like glowing white fruit hanging from them, you sort of look around and there's nobody here except the stork. And the stork sort of just sort of starts walking away.
Where are they?
I absentmindedly reach for one of these fruits.
Luna,
Mm-hmm.
you're the first to hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
And it says, Now, Luna, you don't want to do that.
What? What'd I do?
Those souls haven't been born yet.
Oh no.
Oh.
We found the baby tree.
Babies do grow on trees.
All tracks.
So you're the ones the stork was talking about, one of the other voices says.
Are we
Can we
hearing? I'm
hear
hearing
these voices?
voices.
Yeah, all of you guys hear that one.
Ah!
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Mr. Voice. Or Miss Voice.
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 Voice will do.
Hi, Voice.
Magic.
I'm Essie.
Oh, we know who you are, baby. Of course.
Why did you ask the question?
Did we ask a question?
I don't know
You
if I heard a
said-
question. I was trying to.
You
say
said,
what I
"Are
heard.
these the babies the storks were talking about?"
Oh yeah, good call. Good call. Yeah.
Yes, Essie, TJ, and Luna.
Hi, that's me. I'm TJ.
Hello. Yes, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the heart of the Virage. You babies have done quite a few heroic deeds since arriving here.
We do our best.
Yes.
More than your best, I would say.
Hmm.
I would say so too. Oh yes, oh yes, oh. But you hear a bunch of voices just like, oh yes, yes.
Luna absentmindedly like scratches because she is like her fur is growing back pretty quickly.
That's true.
But it's
Yeah.
like so now she's like looks like she's got a buzz cut as a kitten, but she's got some fur now. And she's
You
still
do
wearing
have-
her wool.
Oh. And you do have like more growth on your face, like where your beard is growing
Mhm.
back in too. Thanks to
That's
that
good.
belt.
Mm-hmm.
The voices, one of them says, as we understand it, you are the ones to thank for saving dozens, if not 100 babies from the followers of Luthic. Yes?
Who? Yeah, that was us.
How many is 100?
I was gonna ask that.
I can only count to 10.
If you
I
look
can't
around, there are many more babies than just 100 in this Virage. That's all. One day you'll be able to count that high. Don't worry, Essie.
You think so?
That was us.
We believe in you.
absolutely saved everyone. It was definitely us.
Yes. Yes.
So
And one of the other voices says, though we can't help but wonder why the followers of Luthic were putting so many babies in baby jail. Doesn't make any sense. She's the mama bear, after all.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people on our adventures try to pick us up and take us places. Maybe it's just a thing with babies. Like I heard that there's like ladies out there that are like, "Oh, I love the smell of babies," which I don't get because I kind of smell, especially because I still have a poopy. But you know.
Oh well, you suddenly feel as you say that No more poopy. It's gone.
How do we get this magic to
Wait,
go
what?
with us places? Because that was wonderful,
is-
and my diaper still feels warm and fresh.
Oh, jeez. That is merely the magic of the Virage, Luna.
I love it.
It's different than the magic you carry within you, but just as special.
My magic is very undictable.
Undictable, yeah.
It
I
is
agree.
undictable, but
It's super undictable.
it comes from within you. And that is a beautiful thing.
I think I ate something when I was little, like one of the clowns had, and it
That
just,
is also possible, yeah.
and
Yeah.
every once in a while it like goes off and it's weird.
Does everybody have a mama bear?
I don't have a bear
Well,
mama, but I have a mama.
You guys
Wait,
can all make me religion rolls
Ooh.
if you'd like.
wait. Also, is this part of Luna's backstory that she
That she ate something a clown?
that she
Maybe.
ate
I mean, she
something
spits
a
up
She ate
random
something
things.
Listen, she did eat something funny, you know?
like, but her like is her the reason she got wild magic because she ate something a clown gave her, because that's amazing and I love everything
I
about
do
it.
Possibly.
love that. Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
I spit up buckets and I spit up 10-foot
Good joke.
poles and
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's a 7 on the religion check.
21.
What the heck? Okay. So TJ, yeah. Luthic, Mama Bear, you're like, hey, we saved her, buddy.
TJ's just randomly agreeing with everything at this point.
Essie,
It's so distracting.
you do remember in that first adventure there was pictures of Luthic, the goddess who those orc nannies must have been followers of, and she looked like an orc lady, and she had this like crazy hair growing out and these big long fingernails, but she seemed like a pretty cool like lady.
She
Like,
looks like my mom.
She looks like
And
your mom, yeah.
She pulls out the picture. She's like, look, she looks like my mom.
I forgot you had the naked picture.
That's right. Yeah. So that's what you know about her, just like general. But Luna, you're like, I don't have a mama bear, but you remember that Luthic, who is, mama bear of mama bears, she is the orc mother goddess who watches over not just orcs, but pretty much anybody who is like a baby warrior, like a warrior who's born. She protects babies. She wants babies to grow up strong and protected, and is known for having, like, since she's the mama bear, the idea is sort of that she has a den and keeps babies safe in the den while, she brings back stuff. They can train in the den and stuff like that.
Bubbles the Butcher told me about her. He was an orc.
Oh.
He's actually from a game I ran, so he exists.
That makes sense. There you go.
I can't believe my mom is the goddess. That's crazy.
Your mom's a goddess?
I mean, look, she looks exactly like her.
It's true.
Okay.
It's red instead of green, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they just colored it in wrong.
Wasn't your mom? Didn't you tell like your mom told the story that that she was green once upon a time for a long time?
I don't know about that.
I think I remember
God.
that story.
Oh, Lord. But Luna,
will haunt Dylan's nightmares
hey,
forever.
When she became truly Shrek. But Luna, having all that knowledge in your brain with 21, you think about it for a second and you're like, wait a minute. So why, if Luthic protects babies, why would her followers basically imprison babies in daycare? You know what I mean?
You see a little question mark materialize over Luna's head.
Can we talk to her? She's
afraid...
my mom, so she should be able to pick up the phone.
I don't think so. Say another one of the voices. Yes, we don't have a direct line to the divine, I'm afraid. But you are also the ones who stopped the evil Dwergar candy-making operation in the depths of the Sunless Citadel.
We did do
That's
that.
true.
That's where I learned more about my dwarven heritage.
Yes.
Oh, and isn't that where I met my friend Stenmir?
Was it?
Oh, no, it
No.
wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No, I think that's
That
where I
was
met
the
my
next
friend
one.
Grabby. I
That's-
think
That's
where I
where
found
you met
Grabby.
Grabby and you got the
Yeah.
little mushroom, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think the scorpions started coming into play there too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. TJ, points to her mushroom and says, "I got a present."
Scorpions, can you call my mom?
Do you know your address? Do you know my address, Scorpion?
They're actually like giving it to you in Morse code, but you don't understand it. So
Aw.
Damn it!
yeah, the
How
voice
do
is
they
saying,
know my mom's crystal number?
don't worry about it.
It's on
But the-
every advertisement for the noodle troll.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's true.
literally written on the bottom of the page,
The
but
picture.
we can't read it.
The voices say to you, TJ, when you point out the little mushroom, and they say, "Yeah, I don't quite remember what that is. It has a strange aura about it. It doesn't seem to be harming the baby, though. I think it's alright."
Sometimes
You don't
it
want to eat it though.
glows. I tried to eat it, didn't work. It just came back.
How peculiar. Would anybody like to make me
Hmm.
a nature roll?
Oh, let's
Do
see if
that.
I have that. Nature. Oh, it's
Oh
positive.
damn! 19.
Ooh,
Oh
a
my
20.
Free!
Look what happened.
TJ just along for the ride today. She is just full on along for the ride. And
I was about to say, look how old we
things.
are. We know so much. TJ's like
So wise.
sucking a thumb, like enjoying the view. Like, what?
Yeah, just
She's
she's still
enjoying it,
gnawing on
yeah.
the last vestiges of that like gigantic
She think about
deli pickle that
she's
the stork
contemplating
had
her
in
mother.
Blue's lunch.
That's true. You are still thinking about your lawful evil mom. That's fair. So Luna and Essie, the
Yeah.
two of you have had a lot of time to look at TJ's little mushroom she got grown out of her head.
It's just distracting. It bobs when she walks, so
Yeah.
I'm always like watching
know.
it.
It
Yeah.
makes weird noises sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
It sure does. It kind of makes noises like bleh, bleh, bleh.
Oh, sometimes it makes Stenmir sad.
Yeah, it does make Stenmir sad.
know
TJ
that.
shares that
Aw.
relevant piece of information
so
as
sorry,
well. So
Stenmir.
you know what, TJ, I think I'm just like, yeah, I don't really like this because it makes Stenmir sad. Do you want it?
Aw.
You can have it.
Alas, we can't remove it. Yeah, sorry about that, kid.
It's
That is
permanent?
beyond our
Quivering.
power.
You have a permanent mushroom on your head?
I don't want to be a mushroom.
It's okay.
don't-
I give TJ a hug.
I don't know if it's permanent.
Oh,
but
right, because you can grab things
That's
now.
Oh, yeah, I
true,
can.
You can give
Aw.
a full-on little chubby baby back pat hug.
Like I pull
Aw.
you into a hug with my free paw and then like squeeze the crayon on the back of your head so you get a little bit of purple crayon on the back of your head.
Now, Essie,
Yeah.
you in particular have heard other noises coming from this thing.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Whispers like a lady who something about the voice is familiar to you, but you don't know why.
No. Oh no.
But
No.
It's sort of
That's
this
so good.
voice that's like, I know what your mother did.
Oh God, no! Leave me alone! I didn't do anything. I'm just a baby.
I
I'm
know
just a
what
level
she
6
did.
baby.
And I'm coming for you, Essie.
No, leave
You
me
know, you've heard
alone.
that occasionally from TJ's mushroom. You don't know what's up with that, but
Your mushroom keeps saying that my mom did something bad.
All right, that does it. Yeah, just reach up, grab, pull the mushroom off. And
Oh,
throw it
no.
across the room.
okay. Make me a strength roll, TJ.
All right. Can I enlist Grabby's help?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, to get
Does Grabby
advantage.
have any
Yeah,
strength modifiers?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He would just give you
So would
advantage.
that just mean a neutral roll for Grabby? Because I can live with
Yeah.
that because TJ's is a -3.
Oh
Do you
boy.
want help? I'm very strong.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh, that's true. That
sure.
would, yeah, actually, that would make more sense.
We can do
All
that.
right.
I'll help. Yeah.
Luna
All right.
backpedals in surprise. Like she was just giving her a hug and it was all cool. And it's like, whoa.
Yeah, Luna's hugging is like, whoa.
I did it, guys. I did it. Because with help, I get advantage on the roll, right?
Yeah.
The low was a 13. The high was a nat 20.
What? Wow. Okay.
We did
It's
it.
the power
We
of
did
love,
it.
baby.
Yeah. So with the
Door
power,
of the Explorer We Did It song is going nuts
With
right
the
now.
power of the friendship with all, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you guys pull out the mushroom, which actually here on the splash screen, that means I can get rid of the mushroom. Oh my god.
Oh my
'Cause
god.
that mushroom just got pulled out.
Oh my god.
So interestingly, at the end of the mushroom, like when you pull it out, how to describe this? It looks kind of like dangling from the end of the mushroom is ET, essentially,
Okay.
but like a little like weird mushroom root ET who's just sort of like, I know what your mother did.
Oh, that's horrible. I'm gonna
Like
step on it.
like a
Oh, you
man
just
like a
step on it.
mangrove
Yeah.
like from Harry Potter where they
Yeah,
like
yeah, like a little
scream.
mandrake. Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's
Like a weird
horrible.
little
I'm gonna
baby
step on
thing.
it.
Step on, splatters, and like black goo comes out, and the voices are like, oh, that's, oh no,
What is it?
that's demonic.
That's my friend you're
Um,
talking about.
You didn't eat anything weird, did you, TJ?
I don't remember how I got the mushroom.
You ate
You-
you ate something
Something.
off the tree in the island with the
Yeah.
dragon.
Didn't somebody feed
I
you
think.
the mushroom?
I mean,
That weird mushroom man, yeah.
like to answer this question, you didn't eat something weird, did you? Is when TJ goes on the this 15-minute long log of all the weird stuff she's
Oh, I
eaten. It's
didn't
sort
So
of
eat it.
like
TJ is Chunk from Goonies.
pretty much. And
we
then
all eat weird
right
things.
at the end, near the end of this little monologue listing off all the weird things she's eaten, that's like, and then there was that tree when we met all the dwarves.
Mm. And the voices are like, ah, maybe that was it.
The tree looked
Yes.
kind of like this one, except it was gooey.
Huh. That
Was
is most peculiar. It was like one of
Indeed.
the soul trees.
Well, I squished it now.
Hmm.
Stenmere won't be sad anymore.
You're doing heroics even when you don't know it. Hmm. Truly remarkable, these babies. Hmm.
I pat TJ's head.
So, you not only saved babies from the daycare and stopped a candy operation and the odd demon soul tree, whatever's up with that. Ooh, what was the third adventure? I'm trying to think.
Was it the barber shop?
Oh, the
Yeah,
barber
the
shop.
barbershop.
Oh boy. There was also the matter with your friend Pim.
Pim.
I don't want to talk about it.
Hmm.
I miss Pim.
He's completely fallen off our radar. He has never returned from the Virage from that mission.
No, I think that Pim decided on a darker destiny for himself.
Yeah, he tried to he tried to take over a forest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's sad.
Most unfortunate.
But we made a new friend. He's just he's just having a nap right now. He
That's
found his
true.
destiny.
Mm.
Did
It's true. Melon the Mighty is one of the greatest babies of a generation. Truly.
He found the hamper of power, and that was a big thing. And now it's like
True.
found his destiny too, so quickly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something to aspire to.
It
Yeah.
is.
Someday I'll find my destiny.
He wields great power of his own, unique to all of yours, but special in its own way.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I do worry what will happen with that Pym character.
I think that someday in the distant future when we're grown adventurers, I think that we're going to encounter Pym again. And it's going to be an epic battle where we either have to bring him back to our friendship circle or cast him away forever to save the world.
Maybe.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
I hope you babies are ready for that day then.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes.
Well, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do.
Excellent. And, as I understand it, you also helped a spirit of the forest. And a little girl get her dad back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we got ham sandwiches.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
those would go great with pickles.
TJ holds out a flyer, even though there's no one there, because she still has 8 flyers for a local food place with ham.
One of the flyers, as you hold it out, it dissolves into light.
Oh, interesting. Shit! They have a 2-for-1.
Oh yeah,
we gotta go after the meeting.
Hammy's at Hamlet, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Do they deliver to the Virash?
Yeah. Do they have delivery to Virash?
Do they have Portal Dash?
That was that one of the things that I made up like an adventure for Planescape. It was sort of similar.
It's like a maybe
something like a interdimensional delivery boys.
There is also, as I understand it, you're the ones who found the 3 weapons of power within White Plume Mountain.
Wow, we've done a lot in 18 months.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm tired.
We found a friend. Hold up Wayne.
Oh,
yes.
That is true.
Wayne, show him your special power.
Yay! Me too. My turn. TJ grows to match Wayne's size.
I forgot you can do that. Even though you do it every adventure, I always forget until you do it again.
I also got this, and she pulls out her wave
trident of the deep.
Yes.
Ah, yes. Essie, hold on to Wave. There are many adventures it'll guide you to.
I got this.
White Mountain was just like a really good place for getting the loot.
It really was, yeah.
Wait, Wave. Can you contact my mom?
Is your mother a sea goddess, perhaps?
She is a goddess.
But not of the ocean?
I don't think so.
That's outside my portfolio, kid. Sorry. I can put you in contact with Ibisu, the god that you converted to.
Oh, is he gonna pick up now? He hasn't talked to me this whole time.
Oh no.
Maybe in a future adventure.
I hold up my finger so you can see the ring of Caraptus, and I'm like, it's great. The only downside is it said it takes like part of my life away, but I figure I'm really young, so that's a like old me problem.
Problem.
Yeah.
And
I guess.
Once again, without even realizing it, I've got my loot, my tiny wooden loot, like over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And without even realizing, like I pull it off my shoulder and hold it up. I'm like, I got this for my birthday when I turn 1. And I look at it, I'm like, hey, who's holding this?
You are.
No way. I just like go quiet. I'm like just staring in awe that I'm holding the loot.
Excellent.
This is why we send you on all of those adventures, babies. You come back stronger than ever before with each one, learning new powers and new skills that'll help you when you grow up.
Oh. Well, I'm impressed.
And now you return, having saved the stork from Baba Yaga, of all things. Most impressive.
Yeah, that
That's
old
true.
grandma
She
lady
was a
was
meanie.
scary.
He was mean.
She can be mean and kind. There are babies who she has raised. You can
What?
believe it. Mhm.
Who let her near babies?
Well,
Mm.
sometimes when a baby does not become a dungeon baby, but is left elsewhere in the world, there
Him.
are people who find them and raise them. Baba Yaga was one of them.
Interesting.
She was a dungeon baby?
Baba Yaga was not a dungeon baby, no. She's a timeless, immortal fey entity. But
Oh.
the baby who she raised, well, she became important in her own right, but that's a story for another time.
I'll believe it when I hear the story and can find evidence.
Hmm. Actually, you guys could all make me history rolls
Oh,
if you
Lord.
want. Yeah. Maybe you do know the story of the baby.
I do
Luna doesn't.
not.
Nope.
Let's see.
The one thing she doesn't know.
Roll, you
Nope.
say. What is my history bonus?
Natural 20.
Are you
Of course
kidding me?
I know.
Never mind
Of
then.
course I know.
I rolled a 5. So basically,
Of
the
course
only
I
thing-
know.
Hey, you know what? If the only thing TJ can actually do today, because her friend helped her, is get rid of
Is
that
pull the
PJ
mushroom out?
mushroom
Yeah.
thing.
By the
listen.
way,
I consider that a win.
if you had
Yeah.
not rolled that well, it would have grown back. But like, yeah, that was
With
so good.
With
You
our
pulled it
powers
out
combined.
completely. Yeah.
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 Um.
The amazing Nomoni saves the day.
So Essie, you do know the story of a little baby who has gone by many names throughout her years, but back then she was called Natasha. And she was a little baby who was abandoned in the woods.
Oh.
No parents or anything, but Baba Yaga found her and took her in and fed her and clothed her and taught her magic. And eventually she came out of the hut as a young woman, witch hat and stuff, ready to go on her own adventures, you
Yeah.
know?
My
So
God.
it's kind of similar to the dungeon baby process you guys are going through.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Maybe she is a dungeon baby.
maybe.
She might be. Maybe she just doesn't remember. We've been remembering stuff that we
That's true.
forgot.
That is
That's
true.
true.
This
Maybe the
is
dungeon
canon
babies
now.
are the friends we made along the way.
I mean, with how TJ has been rolling abysmally at anything knowledge related this session, I'm gonna roll with TJ is now convinced that Baba Yaga is a dungeon baby and just doesn't remember her true baby nature.
Oh my god.
It's possible. Can you imagine like Baba Yaga like I don't think she was a baby. She was just like tiny hag in like a baby body, but still like hag,
Yeah.
like wrinkled old face.
What's that line from Starship Troopers? You know, the drill sergeants don't have mothers; they reproduce via fission or something like that. Yep.
Now the voices say, yes, you are quite impressive babies. TJ,
Yo.
you have quite a heritage, though you may not know it. And there is
what?
something, that tapestry that you have. Do you recognize the woman on it?
Mommy.
Oh no, kid, that ain't your mommy. That's
Not
your
mommy?
great, and then like 5 minutes later, great grandmommy.
A few
Is
hours
that-
later.
TJ understands that the word mommy here, that's about where she's at. She just kind of like cocks her head and just like, uh-huh.
She was a brave hero. Yes,
Like
it's
me.
true. Just like you. And, well, she left treasures behind in the world down below. The world of adults.
The world
Where
of the
the world of adults.
Mhm.
Where we're going to send you next There is one of those, a rune stone that she left behind. We would like you to retrieve it.
Yeah, I should totally get that if, I need, my great TJ goes on for 5 minutes. Grandmommy lost it, so now I need to find it and get it back and keep it for her.
We think it may help elucidate these mysteries that we've been running into in all these adventures. Perhaps it will help reveal what's going on here.
I don't know what it means to infusilate, but that sounds like a good thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, Essie?
What's a runestone? What does it
It
look
is
like?
a rock with pictures
Okay.
on it.
Oh, we can do that.
Okay. Do you
All
know
right.
what kind of pictures?
It's a language that,
Oh.
well, we
No.
don't think any of you can read.
No.
The baby's collective eyes glaze over it.
That is.
Can you draw us a picture of what the picture looks
A
like?
picture of the language and what the but
so it doesn't look like my mom.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. No, it looks like my great 5 minutes past.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
The stork
You're right. So we have to look for a picture on a rock that looks like a language that looks like your great 5 minutes later.
Luna is napping at this point.
Yes, excellent. Okay.
Excellent.
I can do that, yeah.
The stork will fill you in about any more details en route.
Okay.
We wish you luck, babies. You are truly some of the greatest dungeon crawlers.
We're going on another adventure.
Yeah, I caught on a number of greats ago.
Okay.
The stork comes in sort of like holding his little hat and, like bows a little bit. And the voices, he kind of like looks around as they're like, we entrust them to you, stork. All right. Puts on his hat and with that, suddenly you guys find yourselves flying once again over the mortal world down below.
I'm on the back of the stork doing the never-ending story Falcor ride.
Yes.
So
because I can hold on now.
I met Falcor once.
Oh, Falcor.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I did.
That is true. I did meet Falcor.
I'll send the picture in the chat.
Amazing.
So you guys find yourselves sort of there's a mountainous little area that you sort of fly over, and you see all these little trails cutting through this forest and rivers and stuff like that. But the stork sort of brings you down at this town on one edge of the forest, on one side of the mountain, where all the trails seem to sort of converge. And the town looks like it is filled with people. All sorts of people are coming in. They have carts and stuff. Some people are selling things. Some people, there are banners and stuff set up. And the stork just sort of lands, and some people sort of look at the stork, but then they're just like, oh, all right, let's keep walking along. That's normal, I guess. And sets you guys down and says, this is the town of Telvorn, babies. Long ago, TJ, this was, well, a town that didn't quite exist in the time of your great 5 minutes later, great grandmother. But there are 2 towns in this area that owe their existence to her, if you can believe it.
Oh. So does question, stork?
Yes.
What was her name?
Did.
Did?
D-Y-D-D, did.
Oh, that's...
Wait.
I didn't know that's how you spelled did. Right now.
That's
I don't know what letters are.
I mean, that's
All right.
fair.
Okay, well, this
Me and
is
Essie can't read.
all right. This is great. I'll just go. We'll just go, and I'll tell the adults that did was my. I feel like this is the point where potentially the stork interrupts and just
Yeah.
says ancestor. The word you're looking for is ancestor.
Ancestor, yes. That is a good word to learn. That's true.
And TJ just says, okay, if I just tell them Jid's my ancestor, then they'll be duper want to help us. We
Yeah.
got this.
We got this.
Well,
Super easy.
as I understand it, you're looking for this rune stone. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well,
It's got a boring picture on it.
the
Yes.
two towns that your ancestor helped create, they are having a competition today.
Oh.
They call it the Owlbear Run.
Oh my god.
I
I
hold up my
can't do this
stuffed
again,
owlbear.
Dylan.
Yes,
Hold up my
just like
stuffed
that.
owlbear. Just like that.
Mhm.
Owlbear run, 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 and owlbear run, run.
Perhaps that's one of the reasons that you have it.
Oh,
But
all makes sense.
the rune stone you seek goes to the winner of the competition.
Oh yeah.
So all we have to do is ask the winner of the competition to show us the stone.
Well, that's one way to do it, but if you want the stone, you'll have to win the competition yourselves, babies.
Okay, how do we win the competition?
Yeah, please
And
tell us.
he sort of motions to one of the buildings and says, well, inside here are the sign-ups. You'll have to find, well, a sponsor. Someone who can help you pay for the entry.
Steenmere, can you pay?
Stenmir is like, he pulls out his pockets. They're empty, and he's like,
Oh, no.
no,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I kind of ate. I got hungry. I'm sorry. I know there was some
Eh,
coins in your pocket, but I was hungry.
He's like, it's nothing. It's all right.
We
How's
learned the
Stenmere
downfall of
doing
eating all our
now
treasure.
that the mushroom is gone?
I hope and
He's
pray
honestly-
that when TJ is older, Steenmere's still around. What?
Oh, I mean, he's a vampire. It's
Yeah,
possible.
he's a
Yeah.
vampire. He's basically a
Stenmir, honestly, he's like kind of like chill and like honestly smiles a little bit now.
No.
Although then he realizes the sun is out and is a little bit like, oh, pulls up his cloak. Oh, smoking a bit. Oh.
All right. Okay, so we need a sponsor and we need to know what the contest is.
Mm.
Yeah, we need to find out what the contest is. That was the main thing
Yes.
that I was not clear about what TJ's goal with the question was
The
what is
stork
the
will tell
contest?
you, well, the Owlbear Run is an annual competition where these two villages have teams who race an owlbear from one town to the other. So after you get a sponsor, you'll also have to choose your owlbear, babies. And he
We have
motions
our
with,
own owlbear, though.
he motions with a wing over to a bunch of cages that have 4 owlbears, real owlbears, like feathery, like in them.
Luna's
Wait, didn't
already
we
running.
didn't we animate the owlbear
You did
one?
animate TJ's owlbear once,
I
but that
think
was Pim's
it-
magic.
Yeah, Pim made it move and
Oh,
yeah.
this is
Yeah.
so sad.
I
All
know.
right.
If Pim didn't turn out to be evil, we could have used our own owlbear.
It's true.
Still, I mean the day is still young. Yeah, so all right. Let's go find a sponsor, y'all. We just need some baby charm, right?
Yeah.
So the stork will give you guys a little hat tip and then fly off, leaving you in front of a tavern that has a sign hanging from it of it kind of looks like the stork a little bit, but like its butt looks like a cat butt, and it's sort of sitting with its wings folded like
That's funny.
Hello.
TJ's amused by this sign.
And people are coming in and out of the tavern, so like you guys don't even have to worry about opening the door. You just have to like
Yeah, just
going after somebody.
Nobody will notice 3 babies running through.
No.
All right. All right.
But
yes, I go into the tavern with my menagerie and my
Question.
fireman servant.
yeah.
For my fellow babies, what is everybody's
Yes.
movement capabilities at this point? I know
Oh.
I'm able to toddle.
I have bounce.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
you know what? I'm imagining Essie. You still like are flipping, right? Like
Wait,
Yeah.
you can't toddle yet?
No.
She's
I
got,
don't-
she's
I
got her
don't-
batty booties.
I don't
That's
even
true.
have rollover, actually.
All right, you have back booties.
I do.
But your bat booties are currently
Uh-huh.
asleep.
They're thirsty.
What? Oh, frick.
But you
We
know
got-
what I
we
can
got-
do now? I can grab things.
Oh my, it's just grab.
Yeah,
So
we
I
can
just
together
grab and I just
grab.
toddle
Yeah.
backward, pulling her. How
Yeah.
does
As
how
you
does
are,
TJ move?
the door
TJ
swings
toddles.
back and it
I can
bounces
grab
Essie.
Whoop! Oh, we lost her.
Yeah, she goes flying across the tap room.
So,
So
what is? I would like to find out what is the most dangerous thing in here.
It's
okay.
me. No. kidding.
Okay.
Except
So-
for me, of course. I know I'm the most dangerous
But
thing in here with my
This is-
17 strength.
A pretty classic D&D tavern. You know, it's got a bar. Behind the bar, there is what looks like a bird head, like a giant bird head, you know, mounted over the bar. It kind of looks like the sign in a little way. But around the room too, there are a bunch of people who are you know, sitting around celebrating. And there are 4 people who catch your guys' eyes. One of them is a dwarf who has a long beard flecked with metallic flakes and braided with colorful gemstones. And it looks like she is petting on her lap this little, kind of looks like a lobster, like a brown lobster looking thing, but it has like feathery antenna, and she's just sort of petting it on her lap.
Lobster?
A brown looking lobster thing, yeah. It kind of like it looks like Wade a little bit.
Wait,
Ooh.
wave.
Yes.
What is that creature over there?
It kind of looks like a lobster, but I don't think that's a sea creature.
Is that a sea creature?
I don't think so.
It looks like a lobster, though.
It does.
What the heck?
Yeah, who's stealing my thing?
We'll have to ask the grown up about this because
Yes.
hey, also look, a grown up dwarf, just like Luna. Well, Luna's a baby dwarf.
Yes.
What are the? I mean, of course I want to hear what the other 3
Yeah.
potential sponsors are, but I mean, right off the bat, I feel like you've kind of like burnt the best hook already.
Oh
with
my god.
Yeah.
dwarf plus pet. Like,
Yeah.
bro, pacing.
Yeah, so let me actually, I have little icons for each of them. So yeah, here's the lady. The
Amazing.
I
next
love the
one,
dwarf lady.
he
Ooh,
is
cool.
a human whose tanned and muscular body is a map of scars beneath his armor. And it looks like he is currently arm wrestling other patrons with a big grin that's missing quite a few teeth.
Oh,
Oh, we
He's
don't have a lot of teeth either. He's just
I
must
have
be a
one now.
really
Do you
big-
see my giant tooth?
Yeah, he must just be a really big, strong baby.
That's so true.
The third is another human from the looks of it. But he is wearing a dark robe and like a skull cap, and he has a teenager's excuse for facial hair going on. He's wearing this joyless smirk, sitting in the tavern shadows, tossing and catching a dagger. Very shady
like
looking
him.
fellow.
Mm-mm.
And the fourth person who you see in here is a coppery scaled dragonborn who's wearing a badge that looks like a star, and he's holding himself with honorable poise. And though his His face is a mask of seriousness. He is bouncing a scaly little girl on his knee.
TJ pulls out her own star badge and pins it to her onesie very seriously. Does it look like TJ's star badge?
Yeah, very much.
Does he look sort of like
Melon?
Melon, yeah.
Yeah, Melon is a bit different color, but it looks very similar. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like Melon would go for that one. It feels like a Melon character.
Yeah.
I like the beard lady.
I mean, I was quite taken by the dwarf with a pet, but also, I mean, TJ definitely wants to, make her presence known to this man this Dragonborn who also has the a badge just like the one the stork gave her for her first birthday.
I'm gonna toddle flop over to the dude with no teeth, and I'm gonna point to my tooth and point to his tooth, and we're like,
and he goes, and he tells whoever's sitting in the chair across from him to move, and he's like, and he puts his arm on the table.
oh, he wants to do okay. She's like upbeat. Working.
One of the other patrons will like look down and like pick you up, put you on the chair. Okay, so I
have grasp and
Essie,
I have strength. I think do it.
So Essie can make me. Okay, so this is going to be this is actually part of convincing him. You can make either an athletics or intimidation roll.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
To try and convince this guy.
Athletics.
Okay.
Well, that's pretty good.
How good was it?
24.
Oh my, 24.
Good.
That's very good. So this guy, he's clearly like a seasoned warrior. He's got scars all over. He's been seeing many battles. Baby grabs his hand, immediately walks into the table. The crowd is stunned into silence, and then like he starts laughing, and there's a cheer. Oh! Essie is like
rolling on her butt and like laughing, just having a great time.
The guy, he hi, blah, 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 the bartender, who a glass of milk down to where Essie is sitting.
I drink it. Just fully milk it.
You gain 3 food points.
Oh, thank you.
So Essie goes over to that guy and is arm wrestling him. What about TJ and Luna?
TJ's got a plan, but Luna, did you want to go first?
Oh no, because Luna is like standing there, like jaw agape, like staring at the dwarf, like.
All right. So, first question for the DM.
Yeah.
Is anyone in the tavern smoking a pipe?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right. TJ with her shiny sheriff's badge is going to look around this, pull out her bubble pipe and start puffing on her wondrous bubble pipe as she, puts her little hands on her hips and toddles up to the golden dragonborn wearing the star and bouncing a little dragonborn child on his knee, and just looks up at him and with around the bubble pipe in her mouth goes, "Are you a sponsor?" But like blip, 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 you blip, 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 blip.
He looks down at you and says, and little daughter on his knee says, "Yeah, he is."
Oh,
who are you? Are you gonna join the race?
I'm TJ, and yeah, I need to join the race so that I can go find the runestone that belonged to my ancestor who saved the town.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds fun.
It sounds. I don't know what it means either, but it sounds fun, and the stork said we had to.
Oh! Have you picked your owlbear yet?
No, we need to find a
You
sponsor
should pick
first.
kitten.
We need to
Kitten's the
find a
best.
sponsor first before we can pick the owlbear.
Okay. Well, my dad's slaps back against him. My dad's a good sponsor.
Hey, guys! I found a sponsor. I don't know if I found a sponsor. I think I got a sponsor us.
And he looks you over and he sees your badge and his scaly not eyebrows sort of go up. I mean,
I have Stenmir hold out, like, unscroll the little tapestry, and I point at Kid and say, my ancestors saved the town, and now we need a sponsor to find her runestone.
Okay. So TJ,
Yeah.
you can make me either a baby charm, so persuasion on, or history roll to try and convince this guy.
Well, golly gee, I think narratively that's going to be baby charm, and also I have a +8 in it now.
That's
also, we've established that TJ doesn't know squat about history. Anyways, that's a 27.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I rolled 19 on the die.
Holy moly.
She might not be, she might not be smart, but her charisma's off the charts.
Yeah. So, Essie has convinced the other guy of her strength. You, TJ, have convinced this guy that you are morally upstanding. You've pointed out your ancestor and, are clearly a upholder of the law with your badge and everything. So the sheriff here, he sort of adjusts his badge and he holds out a hand down to you, baby.
I reach my hand up to grab his hand.
Grab it in his big, your little hand in his big scaly hand, and he'll shake. And he says, "Abba, abba."
Puff on my little bubble pipe approvingly.
What is Luna doing?
Yeah, well, Luna, you're staring up at the dwarf lady.
Yeah.
She's petting this little, like, brown lobstery thing with, like, feathery antenna on her lap.
Luna is slightly embarrassed that her beard is not as impressive as it was a day and a half ago. But she toddles toward the dwarven lady and says, "Random chance, magic prowess," and motions at herself. "Shocking."
Party? Just, like, clickbaited her in real life. Like, you'll never believe what this baby can do.
Oh my god.
I finish with "water party," and I put up two thumbs.
She looks down at you and says, "Prowess water party?
Platinum."
Platinum," she says. Oh, and she sort of picks at one of the little metallic flakes on her face and her beard. She strokes her beard a bit, looking at you. Now,
I point
Luna.
at the creature. "Talisman?"
Ooh, Luna. The little creature, by the way, it looks at you and it sort of... you're still wearing that armor, right?
Yeah, I'm still wearing my chainmail with my shield on my back.
The little creature, like, its eyes sort of get big when it sees your armor, and it's like... its little antenna moving back and forth. It's very excited. But she's holding on to it.
Is this a baby rust monster?
I don't know, maybe.
The rust monster is the first creature I ever encountered when I ever first played D&D as a child.
Really?
Yes. At little Jeanette, first encounter in an adventure was a rust monster, and found out very quickly that, armored people and rust monsters don't go hand in hand.
So, Luna.
Hi.
You can make me either a dungeoneering, which is investigation.
Yep.
Which actually kind of fits because dungeoneering was a 4th edition skill that got brought back for Dungeon Babies. Or an animal handling role.
Oh. Well, surprisingly, though I tend to not be the one that carries pets, I am somewhat good at that. So I'm going to do animal handling.
I'm not surprised.
Sure.
I got a 14.
A 14. Let me double check. Oh, okay. So the dwarven lady here, she sees how much her little pet seems to take a shine to Luna, and she sees then, the belt you're wearing, and you're sort
Mm-hmm.
of, and she goes, oh, oh, hmm. And she sort of strokes her beard again and says, "Ah, papa, papa."
I will repeat the word prowess, but I will say it in Dwarven since the belt lets me speak
Oh,
Dwarven if I can speak. So
she says, "Papa, papa, hey, Pippi."
Chance?
Chance.
Linda's like
Uh,
looking at the other two, like very confused, like, I don't know if I did
So
it.
I will
Bless
tell you
you.
this. You guys
Thank
have
you.
convinced 3 of the 4 sponsors to possibly be your sponsor.
Ooh.
Guys, are we
Now
gonna all just like separately do
Oh my
this?
god, that'd be insane.
I mean, either that or now all the sponsors are gonna have to like fight to the death Star Trek Gladiator style to see who
Mhm.
gets to sponsor us. I mean, either
Yeah.
one's a
I mean, we're
payoff in my
super cute.
books.
So
You do see TJ as you're talking with the sheriff. There are some older kids
Uh-oh.
who come up. Uh, one of them is, sort of dark skinned with like a big poof, like an afro sort of hair.
Mm.
And behind him is a little dwarf who kind of has a least less impressive beard than Luna's. Uh,
As is proper.
an elf girl, who sort of also sort of got a little bit dark skin, but not as dark as the boys. And her hair is all sort of pinned up on her head with like leaves and stuff in it. And then a big orc girl who has a flower in her hair and looks kind of like, oh geez, looking around at all the
oh,
people. Um, and the four
Essie
of
likes
them,
that girl for some reason.
the 4 of them come up and they start like "Nyeh, nyeh," at the sheriff. "Nyeh."
Uh yeah, TJ will not, this aggression will not stand with TJ.
Mm.
She grows bigger than the sheriff to tower over the kids, puts her little fingers in her ears and goes yeah right back at them while Grabby also from her shoulder does a little squirrel.
The whole tavern like whoo, looks over as suddenly there's a giant baby
Oh,
that's just and the kids like the orc goes and runs out of the tavern and all the other kids like the dwarf is like looking after her like and the elf is like looks to the boy who pulls out a little wooden sword and points it at you. It's like ha
oh, that's not
swings it
good.
around.
TJ does not understand the concept of play fighting. She's never done it before.
And
Oh
he's in a
no.
what is your armor class, TJ?
13.
Oh, okay. You dodge. Oh my god. So he tries to like bop you on your giant nose with a wooden sword, and you just like out of the way.
Uh, yeah, Giant TJ, like, how is it? This was the dwarf boy?
The little boy with like the afro going
Uh,
on.
hmm. Yeah, I think this is where TJ uh yells no and then smacks him with uh hmm her baby burglar pack has a hammer, but I'd like to, because this is Dungeon Babies, I'd like to say that's just like, your little cliched mallet that you can, get the birds swirling.
Yeah.
So yeah, she yells no and smacks him with her little baby burglar pack cartoon mallet.
Okay, yeah, make me your attack roll.
All right. What do you want me to use as, if any, what is used as the modifier for improvised weapons in this game?
Think your strength modifier? Think.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
the -3. We got this. I mean, that makes sense. That's strength. Yeah, that's a 4.
For
We don't got
you
this.
hit him and like he just sort of like ha! Just like
Laughing.
he's just laughing.
All right. I'm gonna grow as big as TJ possibly can.
Oh my gosh.
How large can Fate Changelings grow? Like, can I get up to large size?
I don't think quite. Like you can get at like the very edge, I think. So you'd be like
I
8
mean,
feet
basically,
tall, you know.
here's what I'm doing. I want to get big enough to like just kind of cartoon style punt him like Jack Black punting Ron Burgundy's dog. Just like, no, get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, he's just laughing. He's gonna make, let's see, what is your dexterity modifier?
It is a 1.
1. Okay. He's gonna make a dex save. He rolled exactly what he needed on an 11. Okay. So you try and punt, and he like does a backflip and lands and sort of flourishes a little wooden sword again and goes, blah, 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 blah. And the other kids are like, And the elf girl like sort of like looks at you and is like, come on, come at me, bro, before like following after the other kids.
Oh my god.
And they all sort of run out of the tavern.
So they've all, including him, run out of the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And the sheriff's sort of behind you, just sort of like, yeah.
And TJ just yells, yeah, you better run. Nah. Wow, we now have a nemesis party of rascal children. Fantastic.
Fucking children are so antagonistic to a bunch of babies. Like,
Yeah,
what?
no, TJ
Hey, you know.
shrinks back down to normal baby size and looks over at Essie and Luna and goes, Can't love those guys.
There's a bunch of punks.
They're bullies.
Yeah. Lucky for them, I was on this chair because I would have kicked their butts.
I know, they really got lucky there.
Absolutely. Mm-mm.
TJ is saying this with complete seriousness. Like, yeah, those guys got lucky that Essie was busy arm wrestling.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'd be
Absolutely.
toast.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, guys, I met a sponsor.
Oh, okay. I turn to the big guy that I met, and I give him like a nod, and I'm like, I gotta go, my friend. Good luck in your many travels.
And he says, blah, 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 blah.
Amazing.
There, Essie?
Essie.
And he points to himself and he says, Bad Homeyer.
Bye, Homeyer. Homeyer. Home. Bye, home.
Oh.
And he salutes.
Luna, who did you meet?
I point at the dwarf lady. One of my people.
Oh.
Whoa.
Also, her little pet seems to think my armor is very interesting for some reason.
Well, it is.
It is.
It's very cool. Very shiny. Maybe it likes shiny things.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the question now. Who do we want to sponsor us?
Oh, we want one of them? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said that you made a sponsor already.
So of the 4.
Oh, I did. This is me out of character saying like,
yeah.
Hey, which one? Let's decide.
Yeah, which one do we want?
Together. Yeah.
Who is it gonna be?
You guys have gotten that guy. this lady, this guy, all you see it on all the rolls for them. The only guy who you haven't is this
We
one
ignored
here.
the edgelord in the corner.
The
Yeah.
edgelord in the corner.
The teenage edgelord in the corner. We ignored.
Completely
That's
ignored.
me, the edgelord.
What's an edgelord?
That's what Pim was.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that makes
Fact.
sense.
It's spitting facts. Amazing.
So yeah, there is of course, the richly adorned dwarf lady with her little pet and her beard, metallic flakes and gemstones. There is the tanned, muscular guy who's arm wrestling, who Essie helped beat. And the dragonborn with his badge, stiff upper lip, and the little daughter on his knee.
I mean, I like the Dragonborn just because like having a person that can talk to us is nice.
That is really nice. Though this is hilarious because out of character, I'm actually like, I love the big strong the guy as he was arm wrestling.
Yeah, he's great
as a funny sponsor, but yeah, having a sponsor we can communicate with seems pretty
good.
The daughter of the sponsor, anyway.
Yeah, well, she's in charge, clearly.
Oh, clearly, yeah.
Yeah,
everybody
having a translator is definitely a boon, but I
Yeah.
also really like the happy-go-lucky arm wrestling dude.
Yes.
Well,
we're best friends forever, so you know.
It's true.
Is anybody speaking to you, Jeanette, in particular?
Oh, well, we know that I am totally leaning for the dwarf.
That's fair.
All right. Well,
we might have to roll a d3.
I don't even think that Luna has clocked that there are other options.
Other people.
You know, I am perfectly happy if you guys go with it to leave this to chance and have Dylan.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of that being the sponsors, like deciding, like, since they all like us
amongst
in some way.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, okay, who's gonna take this?
We've made our case.
Instead of having a Star Trek gladiator fight to see
Oh my God.
to sponsor the baby, you can just roll a dice.
And let me tell you, in college they had this inflatable gladiator like thing. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
What?
Oh yeah, and like so the bottom was all inflated, so if you fell off the posts, you landed on the inflated part.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine.
Have you never been to like a carnival where they had like a giant inflatable slide or whatever?
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those.
Inflatable slide.
But
yeah.
So anyway, I got challenged by a good friend of mine to joust them, and so I went over, and by the time I got up on the pedestal, I was like, I am not getting knocked off. Because this was hell to get up here the first time, and if I get knocked off, I'm not doing it again. So I'm going to kill him. And when they said go, I came out of that like just for like to kill and knocked him ass over tea kettle off. And he climbed back up and he's like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, "You're not knocking me over." And so when they blew the whistle the second time, he went apeshit too, and we're beating the hell out of each other. And I knocked him the hell off again. And I won. And he was like, "What the hell?" And I'm like, I decided when I climbed up there was no way I was doing it twice. So you had no hope.
You decided to win.
I decided to win, and when I did.
All right, Dylan, who is our sponsor?
Let's see. Okay, so it's going to be 1, the dwarf, 2, muscular man, 3, the sheriff. Oh, I got a 3. Which is our Dragonborn Sheriff Man.
Excellent.
All right, we got us a translator.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name. I'm Bergina.
I'm Regina.
And my dad. And pats back. My dad. He's a sheriff. He's Sheriff Burl.
I'm a sheriff too. Look,
you're sheriff. Just like my dad. Wow.
I'm TJ the sheriff.
I don't even have a badge.
We'll have to get you one.
Yeah. We'll
Looks
look
back
for one.
to her dad and like pulls on his arm and he looks down and he's like, "Daddy, I won't badge." taps his badge and he's like, blah, 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 blah. And pats her on the head.
Side quest unlocked. Acquire a badge for Burga.
Can I
She's
look
going-
for some paper or cardboard around?
Yeah. Make me a D100 roll.
Okay. I will take construction paper too.
Mm,
I would love if there's just construction paper on the floor of this tavern.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe somebody was doing crafts
yeah.
on the table.
I mean,
Awesome.
if you don't find a construction paper, I still have 7 flyers for a local food place.
Oh my
that you
God.
can go on the back of.
Oh, that's true. 78.
78. Okay, so as you're looking around like, construction paper. You don't find any construction paper, but under the bar, Essie, you do find some edible moss. It's just sort of growing down there. Yeah.
What
Alright.
could happen?
Is it a lot of edible moss? Like how much?
Just,
Like...
I mean, a little bit.
Okay, so first.
Maybe somebody tracked it in. You don't know.
Okay, so she's gonna eat some of the moss, of course.
Okay. Well, you
Uh,
gain 2
remember
food
what happened
points from it.
last time TJ ate some vegetables? Mushroom.
Mushroom.
So yeah, and then she's gonna ask for TJ for the paper. Then she's gonna wrap the
Absolutely.
paper around the moss and
Oh,
take Luna, ask for Luna's crayon and draw her a little badge.
Luna will grasp the like adhesive tape that has bound the crayon to her hand, her palm, and like
It's
peel
been
it
there
off.
so long that there's just like a slither of like no hair right there.
And will hand the crayon over.
She draws she draws a little like tries her very best to draw a star and a little like draw the runes that say sheriff, but like it's chicken scratch.
the runes, yeah.
Yeah.
She you bring it over to her?
Yeah.
Make me just
Baby charm.
Yeah, make me baby charm. That makes sense. Yeah.
We are going to deputize this baby by hook.
Yes. Oh no.
Deputy Bergina.
Oh, come on, please. Please have. Okay.
Man, what's it gonna be?
13.
13. Okay. Bergina looks at it and she goes, ah! Grabby hands.
There you go. Now
And
you can also be a sheriff.
She's gonna put it in her lap and just be like, Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. And she points at it. He's like, oh.
Excellent.
So
It's like, that's so cute. You gave her a moss paper.
a moss paper with scribbles on
I
it.
mean, if it hadn't worked, I was totally going to use my new double proficiency in sleight of hand to steal the badge right off of the sheriff's chest on the way out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That would have also been good.
That would have been, yeah, holy moly. So you guys have a sponsor. Now you have to pick your owlbear.
Yay.
And back outside, the stork had pointed you to those cages. You guys want to check them out?
Yes.
Oh,
we
yes.
bolt for the
Oh,
cages.
yes.
Yeah.
We wish to pet the owlbears. We have 2 hands for a reason.
Okay. So there are 4 owlbears. And each of them has a little plaque with their name on it on their things, but obviously you guys can't read. But
runes.
I will tell you their names if you'd like. But I will give you their descriptions. So the first one is a female owlbear crouching in her pen, and she glares up at you with unblinking golden eyes, every muscle in her feathered body taut and ready to fight. The second one is a male owlbear who bears the scars of many battles Deep scratches mark his head in long lines where feathers refuse to grow back. And he backs into the corner of his pen as you get near him, and he sort of hisses through his terrible beak, hissing at you.
Oh.
The fourth one is this big black male owlbear who is so big that 2 pins have been pushed together for his living area. And he is sort of sprawled on this bed of straw, snoring.
I love him.
Mm.
And
That's
the
pretty
last
good.
owlbear is another female owlbear who is lying curled up on the straw floor of her pen. She is also quite large. And as you approach, she opens her beak and sort of softly trills at you.
Yo.
Can we have all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, your sponsor, by the way, would have given you a little doohickey that basically you like mark which owlbear you want to be yours.
Oh.
You know?
Okay, what do we think? Animal people, what do you think?
I like the big boy and I like the big lady, like the last two.
Do you guys want to know their names? Just like
Yeah.
okay. So the sort of tense female owlbear, her name is Fairy Queen.
Oh.
So let me
Fairy Queen.
The
Slay.
male owlbear who sort of backed up and hissed at you guys, covered in scars. His name is Manslayer.
I like it. I like it.
No, oh.
The big black sleepy boy, his name is Awful Ashardalon.
Impressive.
And, the big lady who's sort of, trilling, her name is Kitten.
Oh my god.
We need, yep.
I'm in.
That's our bear.
That's the one that our new friend said too.
That's true. She did say to pick Kitten.
Yeah.
TJ is going to like go up to Kitten's pen and like reach out a hand, like be like, you go like, oh, I'm gonna hug the owlbear and see what happens.
Oh, Luna's right there too. Like step
Can
in
we
step.
get a group hug with the
Yeah.
owlbear?
Yeah.
We want to see if the group owlbear is gonna
Collective baby charm on this.
Which one of us does it eat?
Yeah, make baby charm. Let's
baby
do
charm.
that.
So persuasion, right?
Yeah.
God damn it! 13.
Persuasion.
13, huh?
So I have a +8 to persuasion. I rolled a 10 total.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I rolled a 2 on the die.
Lucky 13 for me.
Okay. So Luna
Yes,
and TJ, just sort of, taking the hugs. Essie, Kitten looks over at you. Big paw. Right onto you. Like pins you.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Kitten wants to wrestle.
Friend?
Essie's good
Oh,
at that.
I can wrestle?
Yeah, like pulls you. Actually, yeah, make me a strength roll against Kitten's strength. Let's do it.
I got... Is it a saving throw or...
No, just straight strength.
Can I do something?
Can I do athletics?
Sure.
I want to bend
16.
luck.
Oh, you want to bend luck? Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna bend luck in favor of the owlbear. So I have to spend 2 sorcery points.
Wow.
And
You're sabotaging our racer?
she doesn't know. And the owlbear gets a D4 in addition to their D20. And they're getting a bonus and not a penalty on it.
Oh, a bonus to the... Okay, I thought you were penalizing the owlbear.
Nope.
That's why I was like, wait, you're going to sabotage our owlbear who's going to win the competition for
Nope.
us?
I'm giving him a bonus.
Essie, what did you roll?
I got a 16.
Oh, man.
Nice.
So close. So, Luna?
Yeah.
As luck bends around the owlbear, it's pinning. Essie suddenly lifts the paw up off of her. She's stronger than Kitten the owlbear. Just barely.
And I
It was too
pin her
off.
down.
Luna, knowing that she like tried to help the owlbear is so impressed. Like she like is looking at Essie in awe.
And she gives her big rubs, like big belly rubs.
Amazing.
As you guys are over there, you see another group of people.
Did
There
those
is
meddling kids?
no, not the meddling kids. There is a tall, lanky sort of person in leather armor. They have some piercings. They have long black hair, sort of dusky skin. And they are walking along with a little circlet alongside a little pixie, who has like a mushroom hammer and little mushroom antenna and stuff. And she's just sort of like flying around, and they're looking at all the little
Oh no,
owlbears.
we know what's up with the mushrooms now.
And the one is like, oh, look at this, look at this. And the pixie points in, and the person's like, oh, yeah, and they sort of like reach in a hand at Fairy Queen, who takes a snap at him. Takes a snap at him, but they're quick enough to sort of move away. And they're like, oh, my people.
Yeah. Excuse me, your mushroom is evil.
Go on. Yeah.
She sort of looks over at you, TJ, as I'm imagining like TJ is like up against the bars of the cage, like, excuse me.
Yeah.
The little pixie turns to you and says, what do you mean evil? I'm not evil.
No, you're not, but your mushroom is. I know, because I used to have one.
She is
actually,
like covered in mushrooms.
Yeah,
there's like those
her
like
hammer's
trees,
a mushroom.
like those logs have like mushrooms growing down the sides of it. Like she has that like across her hands and legs, and like
her one.
I had a mushroom on my head, and it
she also has a little mushroom antenna.
Her one mushroom antenna sort of like droops sadly, like,
and it made my friend Stenmir really scared, and then my friend Essie helped me pull it out, and it was a little the voices said it was a little demon, and I squished it, and now Stenmir's not sad anymore.
Oh, well, I'm not a demon, I'm a fairy.
How convinced is TJ to not try to rip out the mushroom?
Oh my god, that's up to you. That's up to you, honestly.
You know, I'll roll I will roll a wisdom.
Sure.
Give me a DC, Dylan, just for kicks.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
I rolled, what's my wisdom modifier? 13.
13. Now, would you consider a failure you do go for it, or a failure you don't?
I would consider the failure is I'm not convinced that
she's not a demon.
Antenna doesn't need to be removed. However, for the sake of plot moving forward, and also because it was a very close failure, I'm going to say that this is just something TJ is for now going to file away at, planning in the back of her mind to, okay, how can I save the pixie from her mushroom antenna?
How can you understand us?
Oh, well, I'm a pixie. I'm always a kid at heart.
Oh.
Oh. A demon kid?
Essie.
Yeah. Oh god.
Suddenly looming with a big lollipop towards you through the bars of the cage. There's a little girl with like a pig mask. And her skin is like this weird, like blue. And she says, hello, you want some candy? Holding this big lollipop out to her. Here you go.
Is it good?
Oh no.
Make me
Totally safe
a
lollipop.
Constitution saving.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna get poisoned by my own kid. Now.
What? No, it'll just be some harmless possession.
It's fine. It's fine. Con, I got 16.
Oh my. Oh, it has a little bit of like a sourness to it, but like
a lemon.
It's like a sour lemon candy. Yeah, to you.
Yeah. Yummy.
And she
Thank
goes,
you.
I'm glad you like it. And the little pixie flies over and says, "Oh, Sow Pig. Oh, you okay? You like it?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay. Okay, so it wasn't. And it's like, no, it wasn't poison. Not this time." And she smiles this big, like, sharp teeth smile. And she says, "Okay, I think we found our owlbear. Come on, let's go. I'll race you to the tavern." And the little girl starts running off as the pixie's like, "Oh, oh." And the adult is like, "Oh," and starts running after him.
All right.
It seems they might also be in the race.
Oh my god.
Dun dun dun.
If we find the rest of the crew, I'm going to fucking lose.
So you guys have picked your sponsor.
Yeah.
You've picked your owlbear. There is fanfare as the race is about to begin, which is a good place.
Very good place.
Leave it for today.
I like it.
Dun dun dun.
So we will see 2 weeks from now who shall win the Owlbear Run. Will it be the babies sponsored by Sheriff Burl with their Owlbear kitten? I don't know.
Yay, kitten!
I guess we'll have to see.
You know, it's funny. I think that I did the prep episode for the Owlbear Run twice, but never actually did
that's right. You weren't there when we did the race.
Yeah.
That's right.
My last race was a dinosaur race.
That is true.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. So yes, I hope you'll all join us for that next time. But let's go around and do some plugs. Aya, let's start with you. What do you got going on? Anything?
Hey everybody. My name is Aya Golder. You can find me on Instagram. If you want to see this little pixie doing stuff, there's some art of her there because I did make her up. So
that's true. Yeah.
So yeah, you can go there, and she was my character in our
Wild Beyond the Witchlight game.
Thank you. But Wild Beyond the Witchlight adventure, which Dylan did a fantastic little guide for. So you should go check that out because it's super, super helpful. So yeah. That's on DM's Guild under Dylan Ramsey.
Ellie, how about you? What do you got going on?
I got this hat because I'm having a bad hair day, so you're welcome.
The hat looks great, so like I'm not complaining.
I do not have any public facing TTRPG stuff going on right now, but other than this, this is where the party is right now. Come back next time.
Jeanette, how about you?
Hi. You can find myself and Dylan here every other Sunday at 4:30 p.m. We play some Skull and Shackles adventures. Things are heating up over there. Lots happening. People showed up, caused trouble. There's been some talking to, Speak with Dead going on. Some information's been gathered. It's a possibility that Dylan's character might be a prince. Maybe, maybe not. We don't know.
Yeah, we may have met my maybe magic mommy. Maybe.
Possible. If I had a nickel for every time Dylan's character was either Prince or we found his magic mommy, I'd be fucking
like
rich.
All of them. It's like all of them, yeah.
All the nickels.
Yeah, you know.
I'd be
And
the richest lady in the world.
it's fair. And you can also find myself and Aya on Crow and Chimera's YouTube playing Vampire the Masquerade, both Baltimore by night and I don't know if they've posted yet, but Cerberus Sears is a new one we started recording. So yes,
Cool.
Some point we'll figure it out.
Some point.
Well, as for me, as I said, you can find stuff that I've written over on DM's Guild, including the 11th Hour, a guide to the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Which, by the way, Owlbear Run, excellent adventure for Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Honestly, I ran it for both my groups, and it was perfect. I think it was one of my favorite sessions for sure. But yeah, you can check that out. You can check out my website, dylanramsey.myportfolio.com, if you want like everything together in a cool collage.
It looks fucking sick.
Or to contact me or anything like that.
Yes.
Other than that, I hope all of you out there have full hearts and empty diapers.
I do.
Until next time.
I have to check.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.